Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Today we present you with 9 last-minute changes that destroyed WWE storylines. With the WWE pushing out hours of content every day, it's clear that the biggest sports entertainment company in the world needs to work fast. With the stories we see on Raw, SmackDown Live, and NXT, decisions can be made on a dime, sometimes for the better, but often for the worse. And when a quick, last-minute decision gets made, there's always going to be a superstar that gets buried in the process, as well as plenty of ticked-off fans. Here are 9 last-minute changes that completely destroyed WWE storylines and the superstars who got hurt along the way. Number 9. The Beast reigns supreme at Crown Jewel. When Brock Lesnar regained the Universal Championship at Crown Jewel, most fans weren't pleased. The Beast's first run, which lasted a staggering 504 days, had only ended a few weeks ago, a reign which had seen the prestigious championship vanish for months. While some claim the plan was always for Brock to regain the title, this seems unlikely, as he had just dropped the title to Roman Reigns, and the company were pushing for a Reigns vs. AJ Styles match at Survivor Series. According to others, the planned triple threat match was meant to see Braun Strowman defeat both Reigns and Lesnar, though this plan changed following the Big Dog's leukemia diagnosis. With the monster among men reportedly having trouble backstage, the company gave the title back to Brock, clearly the wrong choice, which only added to a show which was already a PR disaster. Number 8. Mr. McMahon's absence. In 2007, the WWE started one of their riskiest storylines, where they killed off Vince McMahon, having the chairman's limo explode with him inside. While tragic, this would reportedly have been great news for Mr. Kennedy, who would have been revealed as Vince's son and heir to the WWE, leading to a main event push which would have seen the Green Bay native winning a world title before fighting a revolt of superstars led by the very still alive McMahon. Unfortunately, real-life tragedy got in the way, as in the wake of the Benoit tragedy, the company instantly pulled the plug on the story, with Vince returning in a taped segment on ECW and Kennedy never reaching the highs he had been promised. Number 7. Charlotte beating Sasha Banks at Hell in a Cell. In 2016, the feud between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks was a great start to the brand extension. Both had proven themselves in NXT, though fans couldn't help but notice that Flair always won in title matches on pay-per-view, while Banks would win on Raw but have very short reigns. A key example of this came at Hell in a Cell, in Banks' hometown of Boston, where the plan was for the Boss to retain the title in what would have been a true feel-good moment. Instead, the change was made, and Flair won the Raw Women's Championship once again, maintaining her pay-per-view undefeated streak but surely annoying the loyal crowd. The switch weakened Sasha badly, who is still yet to receive a lengthy reign as champion and isn't expected to get one soon. Number 6. Goldberg winning the Universal title. The WWE Universe weren't exactly thrilled when Bill Goldberg won the Universal Championship from Kevin Owens. A title change made all the worse when you realize the WCW star beat Owens in just 22 seconds. Apparently, this title change didn't go down well backstage, with Vince McMahon reportedly not even wanting it in the first place. Speaking on his podcast, Chris Jericho revealed the plan was for Owens to retain and lose the title at WrestleMania to Chris Jericho, allowing the Fozzy singer one last time as world champion before he would eventually lose the title to Lesnar. No one is quite sure what caused this last-minute change, but most will agree it was a bad move, as the WrestleMania match between Jericho and Owens for the US title was far more entertaining than Brock and Goldberg. Number 5. Sasha wins just to lose again. We've already mentioned how Sasha Banks has had a rough time with the Raw Women's Championship, but in 2017, the Boss hoped this would change. After Nia Jax injured BAYLEY in what would be just one of several injuries caused by the #Facebreaker, it was Banks who replaced the Huggable One, winning the Raw Women's Championship from Alexa Bliss. This reign would not be the one fans of the Boss had hoped for, as Bliss would win the title back just days later, making the huge win practically meaningless. And while Bayley did return, the company has been hesitant to push either her or Banks into a title match, instead seemingly rewarding Jax for the injury by having her end Bliss's reign at WrestleMania 34. Number 4. Big Show becoming WWF Champion. 1999 was a strange year for the WWF Championship, which was held by 7 superstars across 12 months. The most bizarre of these champions was the Big Show, who was able to defeat Triple H for the title at Survivor Series 1999, whose rise to being the company's top heel was hurt with the loss. But the Giant was never even meant to be in the match, as the plan had been for Steve Austin to dethrone the game, in a triple threat match which also featured longtime nemesis The Rock. However, Austin's neck issues were getting worse, requiring urgent surgery, with the WWF writing him out of the match with the now infamous hit and run. While a fine enough superstar, the Big Show wasn't quite World Championship material, only defending the title once on pay-per-view and not even in the main event. His reign abruptly ended, hinting at the mess to come from the Who Ran Over Stone Cold angle. Number 3. No Bayley or SASHA heel turn. In NXT, Sasha Banks and Bayley were 2 of WWE's biggest stars, contrasting well in a feud based on the NXT Women's Championship, wanting to be the better woman and eventually respect. But both have suffered since joining the main roster, and it looked like the pair were about to split in 2018, with a heel turn being teased for months. This definitely got fans invested, and while it seemed logical for Banks, who is sadly making her 3rd appearance on this list, to turn, a heel turn by the lovable Bayley could have been the character's shift she needed. Instead, WWE decided to have neither woman turn, making the past few months of their show obsolete, as well as making both women seem completely unmotivated. A completely pointless angle which wasted 2 talented ladies, many fans thought they'd go see Dr. Shelby to cope with their anger. Number 2. Kurt Angle subbing for The Shield. We all know now about Roman Reigns' history of illness, but when the big dog dropped out of a long-awaited Shield reunion, fans weren't so forgiving. For weeks, the company had hyped up the return of the Hounds of Justice, who were ready to dominate the WWE once again if they survived their TLC opponents of Kane, The Miz, Braun Strowman, and The Bar. Once Reigns was out, fans quickly lost interest, and while Kurt Angle was chosen as his replacement, this did not work out well. In his first match in over a decade, Angle came out through the crowd with Rollins and Ambrose, whose styles he did not mesh well with. Whilst Angle, Rollins, and Ambrose would win, it's still annoying that Angle's grand return to the ring was such a waste. Number 1. Asuka's streak is broken. When 2018 began, things were looking promising for the Empress of Tomorrow. Still undefeated since her NXT debut in 2015, Asuka carried on her winning ways when she won the first Women's Royal Rumble match, earning a women's title match at WrestleMania. Things came crashing down for her though when Charlotte Flair made the Empress tap out at the show, in what was reportedly a last-minute call, which was just the start of a rough period for the Japanese star. Losing to Carmella and James Ellsworth not long after, Asuka's year got much worse, with the last-minute decision to end the streak being the catalyst for all of this. While she's now riding high once again as SmackDown Women's Champion, nothing she can do can ever bring back her undefeated streak or the fact that she was completely buried by WWE. Well guys, that's our list. Can you think of any other last-minute changes that destroyed WWE storylines? Drop us a comment below and let us know. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 last-minute changes that helped WWE storylines. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. If you did like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss a single video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.